the chat. Shout out to these YouTube streets. Yo, this is your homegirl, Arabia Barbosa, 914, Westchester County, New York. We are definitely up this morning. And we are in the house. We are in the building. And I want to shout out to everyone that be coming to my chat, to my channels, doing the replay. This video basically is a video for all the people that moderate for me on this channel. This video is for all the people that moderate for me on this channel. Shout out to you. Shout out to the YouTube streets. We've been having some pretty good times over here lately. We've been having some really good videos that's been coming out. Some live videos will get more views than others, and I'm not really concerned about the live videos right now because the live videos really ain't for everyone. I'm not going to be everyone's cup of tea. So shout out to the chat, shout out to the YouTube streets. But this video is basically for all my moderators, and I'm trying to come up with a concept, an idea on how to celebrate everyone that moderates for this channel. I'm trying to come up with a concept or idea on how to celebrate the people that moderate for this channel. Shout out to the chat, shout out to the YouTube streets. And I gave out a few wrenches over the last couple of months. And everyone that moderates for me, you were picked for a certain reason. And I'm very happy that I made the selections that I made. There's been a few changes. It's been a few changes, because if you notice, when you come into the chat, you don't have the blue wrenches in your hand anymore. Now you got the blue shields. Yeah, so I'm trying to come up with a concept to celebrate all my moderators. And I'm thinking very deeply of what to do. I'm thinking about really deeply what to do for that particular day because it has to come. I have to show some kind of appreciation to those that moderate for me on this channel because I know it's not easy moderating for someone that calls herself the BT1000. It's not easy for anyone to moderate for someone like myself who has a shady past here on these YouTube streets. It's not easy to moderate for someone like myself who is a part of the LGBTQ community. And, most of the women that moderate for me, they don't have a problem. They don't have an issue with that. A lot of times when my moderators come in, they'll ask like certain questions. And over the years, I've had to answer about what the BT1000 is, how we are created and not born. We just born into certain circumstances, and as time moves on, it changes us. Shout out to the chat, shout out to the YouTube streets. Last night, Thaddeus, my man Thaddeus went live. I think I didn't stay up for the whole video, Thaddeus. I think I was there for a good on and off, almost the whole time he was up there. And when Thaddeus saw me typing into his chat, he was mentioning the fact that I do the AI now. A lot of short videos that I do has come out. Some people feel like I'm kind of like slick dissing them, but it's not that I'm slick dissing anyone. I'm finding humor in the things that I have learned about people on the YouTube streets. And I have been accused, Lord have mercy, children. I have been accused of being biased. I have been accused of being a prejudger. So, like I explained before, the short videos I do, the AI content that I do, basically, I give everybody their flowers. Okay? Let's get that straight. And if there is some kind of comedy that comes out of all that, it just comes out. It's a part of entertainment. It's a part of the fun. So I'm not trying to be mean or malicious to anyone. But if anyone has an issue with what I do, they can simply give me some feedback on my channel in the comment section. And I want to shout out to all my moderators for doing such a wonderful job. Like when you guys do come over, let's say that this, like I do a live video, right? And it becomes a little busy. It becomes a little, whatever it is. You guys are very patient. You understand that sometimes I don't always read the chat. Good morning, Trade Spectives. Yeah, good morning, Trade Spectives. Yeah, you guys understand that sometimes I don't always read the chat because usually when I get into a vibe of talking and sharing, I just get into that vibe. I get into that spirit of sharing. And I become very talkative. I'll talk, and That's why a lot of times when I do go live, I like to do it on StreamYards. That way I could drop the link, and anybody got any questions or any comments or concerns, they can simply and easily hit the link. But I want to thank all my moderators for coming in, moderating for this channel, because we've had some people actually try to come over here and destroy or disrupt what is going on. And I'm glad that my moderator, and I give my moderators permission to do whatever they need to do to keep order in the chat. Now, one thing I'm going to ask my moderators not to do, not to block nobody. You can put people on timeout. 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You can put people on timeout for 30 minutes. I don't give a fuck, because when they come in here and they try and disrupt the content and I don't see it right away, and if you see it, you take care of it. And one thing I have been able to say, that my moderators have been taking care of business. So I'm trying to come up with a concept or a certain way to thank all the moderators. And I don't just want to do a whole lot of talking. Be able to do some Cash App giveaways. I'm thinking about it. Everybody knows my situation, but sometimes it's good to sacrifice. Sometimes it's good to sacrifice yourself so other people can know, hey, look, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for looking out for me. Because when I give people the moderating wrenches, basically it's saying, I trust you. I know you're going to do a good job. I know that me and you have a good relationship. We got a good rapport. And I would like for our relationship to continue. So, yes, I want to shout out to all the moderators, even the ones that I have given wrenches to. Okay, like there's one situation where I gave a wrench to a person that I've been knowing for years. Well, actually 2 people. And they are standard moderators just like everyone else, but I don't see them a whole lot. But that's okay, because I know at the end of the day, like when they do come across my videos or whatever the case may be, and trust me, those people let me know, look, Raby, I just shared this, or Raby, I just told my people about that. You know what I mean? So that is supporting the channel, you know? That is supporting the channel. So I appreciate that. We've gained a lot of new subscribers, and I put some short videos out last night, and it seemed to get a lot of hits, you know, a lot of views, because I'm not just on YouTube, I'm on other social media platforms as well. So a lot of times I'll take those little short videos and I will share them to the other platforms, because I have my own way or my own version of trying to grow the channel. But the channel can't grow without the subscribers helping me and without my moderators helping me. Shout out to them. So it is what it is. We've had some birthday celebrations come across my desk in the last, few weeks. We celebrated Sister T first. So shout out to Sister T. And let me tell you something about Sister T. She's been very supportive of this channel. Very supportive of this channel. And I enjoy her support. You know, she shares the artwork, whatever the case may be. Then, of course, we got the other YouTube creators on the YouTube streets who seem to enjoy what's going on, and they like to spread the word. They like to share what they have been seeing that's been coming from me. So that's a lot of positive feedback. And I really enjoy it. So yesterday I did the video concerning Susan Smith and the politics of the prison industry here in South Carolina. And I think I let the cat out the bag. About certain situations happening where once upon a time, if you was a troubled inmate, they would not ship you all over South Carolina. This is not a federal run prison system. This is a state run prison system here in South Carolina. You know, shout out to the chat, shout out to the YouTube streets. When I'm dealing with SCDC, or I have dealt with SCDC, it is run by the state. But lately, what she has been doing, what SCDC has been doing, they have been swapping out their inmate population to different states. One of the states that they are sending our inmates to is Mississippi and Alabama. And there's a few other places that the inmates from South Carolina are going to. And they're not going there because, you know, they're the best inmates in the world. They're going there because the institutions that they're in, or they're under custody of, they don't want to deal with all the headaches. They don't want to deal with the throwing of the feces and the urine anymore. They don't want to deal with certain riots, you know, because there's a lot of riots that happens within the SCDC, Department of Corrections here in South Carolina. And a lot of you are not aware of it. You are aware of the riots that happened with Lee Correctional Institute. Lee Correctional Institute is over there in Lee County. It's not that very far from Sumter or Camden or Hartsdale. Shout out to the chat, shout out to the YouTube streets. And it's a very big prison. And I remember when they was building it. And it's a very dangerous prison. It's very violent driven. You know, the stuff that you might see on TV happens there. I think they have more problems there than Rikers Island ever had, according to what these riots are doing. And these men, they will riot all the time. You can't tell a grown man he can't do certain stuff. They will riot. Shout out to the chat, shout out to the YouTube streets. Hey, good morning, Lovelace. Hey, Carlos Franken, shout out to you. Yeah. So, yeah, you guys, I was trying to come up with a concept or a certain day to actually do something to thank all the moderators that come over here and moderate for me, because I know it's not easy. Yeah, thank you. Shout out to my moderators. Yeah, Trey Spector is here right now. Lovelace is here right now. You know, those that are not here, they can simply catch the replay. Just Jay always be here. You know, I don't expect her to be here this morning because I know Just Jay probably had to work last night. And I've been doing a lot of birthday videos for Just Jay. We can collaborate all of them together. And she's hoping to have a good birthday celebration, you know, for her birthday video. See, most of the ones that celebrate their birthday do their birthday videos. Sister T has done 3 of her birthday videos. Lonnie is getting ready to do a birthday video next week on the 25th. And then Just Jay is doing a birthday video for her birthday. You know what I mean? Shout out to the chat. Oh, okay. Well, Lovelace, I understand what you're saying, and I appreciate you saying that, and that's very sweet and kind of you. But I really, it is bothering me. You know how sometimes you go to sleep at night and you be like, damn, everybody else look out for their people, you know, man, you need to go up there and, you know, you need to do something too. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking about a master plan on how to carry this out. You know what I mean? Of course, I'm going to, you know, signify on the community wall when this is going to happen. And I would like to give out Cash App giveaway prizes. You know what I mean? I want to do just like what I did on the bigger channel. You know, do the what was it that I was doing before? Cause who reminded me of it? It was Fenici that one time, because Fenici had hit Lonnie's link. This was a while ago. And he was like, oh, Arabia, you remember X, Y, and Z? Because he was like letting me know he had been supporting my channel for a long time, been watching my videos, you know. So, you know, we got into a conversation on Lonnie's panel, you know. So I was thinking if he's been like supporting the channel like that and other people been supporting the channel, because everybody's not going to type into the chat. Everybody's not going to type into the chat and everybody's not going to hit the link. I'm in a few of your shorts. Yeah, Lovelace, I think you're only in one short, Lovelace. Now I got Trace Spectors in some of my shorts, but you don't know it's Trace Spectors. You would know it's Trace Spectors because Trace Spectors is one of the rabbits that got a wrench. Sometimes, you might see a rabbit that represents Courtney Peach. You know what I mean? Or you might see a short video of Keep the Change. Because Keep the Change, believe it or not, I don't know what Keep the Change be doing on the YouTubes, because I don't be in everybody's chat. But Keep the Change is very popular. And I saw where DJ Cleveland had did a short video about her using her image, and I was like, oh no, don't nobody fuck with Keep the Change. Don't nobody need to fuck with Keep the Change. And he be trying to be slick with his shit. See? That's the only time he acknowledges a lot of you in the sector, when he be trying to be slick and funny, or he thinks he's being entertaining. We are not entertained, sir. Leave Keep the Change alone. No, that's right. Trace Spectors are lovely. I know Keep the Change be up. Now, Keep the Change, she mostly be, like she moderates for other people, right? So she moderates over here too. And Keep the Change. Oh my goodness. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, Jesus. The woman. Oh, Lord. Wait a minute now. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. Keep the Change. But we're not going to talk about her right now, because I don't have nothing negative to say, but that lady knows she's something serious. Oh, no. Oh, thank God for Keep the Change. Anyway, you guys. I really enjoyed the fact that the people that I have moderating for me, you guys do really a good job. And like I said, because of my representation of myself over the last few years, I have not been the most flattering person. I have not always been the most loving person. And when I asked you guys to be my moderators, you didn't turn me down. You was like, okay, Arabia, I'll moderate for you, whenever you go live, or, if I can catch it. And that's what you guys do. And I appreciate that. I just want to let you know, I see what I see, and I appreciate you. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart, but I want to do more than just give you the words. See? Phyllis Hyman used to say it all the time. Don't tell me, show me. So that's what I want to do for you guys. And I'm going to do it in September. Yeah, I'm scheduling that particular live video. It's going to be scheduled in September. It has to be done quickly. I want to complete that live, and I'll probably do a series leading up to it. And then after September, there will probably be a monthly giveaway for the moderators for this channel. Yeah, it's time. It's time. moderators. It's time. It's time. And I want to thank everyone for rocking out. But it's time. And maybe other YouTube creators will follow suit. When people moderate for you, they're doing it freely. But it's always good to show your moderators that you appreciate them and that you enjoy the work that they do. Because it's not easy being a moderator for a lot of YouTube creators. And I'm one of them. You know, I know some people ask y'all, well, how can you moderate for the BT 1000? And you probably tell them, mind your own business. Because a lot of you been knowing me for a long time. What's up, Lonnie? Good morning, Lonnie. Yeah, I know, Lonnie. Phyllis Hyman, my girl, too. And one of the things she said, when you really are about that shit, when you really want to do certain stuff, you just can't say, oh, I can do so-and-so, and I appreciate, and this, that. She said, don't tell me, show me. Show me. And so starting in September, we're going to do this every month for the moderators. For real. So there's going to have to be some changes on my side, you know, to get all this situated and together. But yes, I'm going to start celebrating my moderators like the way I should be celebrating my moderators. And just like every other YouTube creator needs to celebrate their moderators. Acknowledge them. Arabia is a great yeah, I moderate for people too. But the thing about when I moderate for people, like if they ask me to do certain things in the chat, I just go ahead and do it. If I can do it, you know what I mean? And I notice that a lot of my mods that come over here that moderate, they do the exact same thing for me. So the way I treat other people when I moderate for them is the same way, you know, you guys do for me. But me personally, I want to thank all of you because it is not easy moderating for a woman that is being considered a villain over the years. Right now, I got a pretty good reputation. Everyone, Arabia is chill, Arabia is more laid back now. Everybody remembers 2-3 years ago. Everybody remembers what happened 4 or 5 years ago. People don't have no fishbowl memory when it comes to me. And I know that be sitting on the back of people's minds sometime when they come in here. God damn, Arabia said X, Y, and Z to this one and that one. Oh, God damn, Arabia shows a lot of bias or whatever the case may be. So that's not a good look. So I'm trying to change the image of me, you know, in a more positive direction. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm going to be negative. There's going to be days. I haven't done it in a while, but there's going to be days I'm going to come on here and I'm going to say things like, I want to bend a bitch up. I want to fuck somebody up because they did X, Y, and Z. Or they said X, Y, and Z. Or this and that. I'm not going to come up here laughing and smiling all the fucking time. There is going to be days I'm going to be on here bitching. You're going to think, damn, Arabia bitching so much. Arabia must be having a monthly now. No, I stopped having monthlies when I was in my, late 40s. By the time I was 48 years old, the monthly had stopped showing up. There was one time it snuck up on me. Ooh, excuse me, y'all. skip. But there was one time my monthly had snuck up on me, right? And I was like 50 years old at that time. 50, getting ready to turn 51. And I remember going into my bag, because back then I used to just pack certain stuff, and I had some girly things up in there. Yeah, I did that, and then the next day it didn't even show up. I was like, what kind of shit is this? I said, God himself or the universe must be playing a practical joke. When he made me a woman, that was a practical joke. He couldn't have been serious. He couldn't have been serious. Not at all. Oh, okay. I hear you, Lovelace. Yeah, having a monthly period, man, whew. I remember when I first started administrating, I was, I'm getting off subject. Skip. I'm getting off subject right now. But when I first started administrating, I was, 11 years old. I was a few months short of my 12th birthday. And I was told that it will remain with me for the next, 40 years. And that's exactly what the fuck it did. It stayed with me. But as I started getting older, I started noticing that it was few and far in between. And then that's when I said, oh my shit, I'm going through this thing called menopause. Then I had to go to my doctor. I had to go to my primary physician. And it doesn't feel good to know that you got this female body, and the female body that you have never produced not one child. And it's not because I couldn't have any kids. I could, but I just was not active with men like that. You got to be active with men at a very early age, like in your 20s. I was not active. In your 30s, I was not active. In your 40s, your early 40s, I was not active. I only became active with men like that in my late 40s, my mid 40s. I learned how to read men. When I come into the room, things I didn't do before, I didn't care nothing about before. When I go into a room and the room is filled with men, I like to read the fucking room. I do that now. I used to not do that. I used to not give a fuck. Yeah, but shout out to the chat. I want to thank everyone that came over this morning with me. Yeah, we got Lovelace in the building. We got Lovelace. We got Trey Spectives. We got Empress Lonnie One Love. We got Carlos Franklin. We got some people in the bushes. You know, it is what it is. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the YouTube streets. But this video, particularly, everybody could come in and join the video. But this video, I really wanted to talk to my moderators, something serious, and let them know what I've been thinking. And when I go to sleep at night, trust me, it's on my heart to do what I need to do for my moderators. To give back to those that give so much to me. And it's only fair. But I want to see other YouTube creators do the exact same thing. Especially those that got 15, 20 moderators up in there every time they go live, and they don't never give their moderators not one dime, not nothing. The only one that I see give anything to their moderators is, and that's Sister T. And Sister T even acknowledges the people that come into her chat that support her channel. And let's say you've been sitting over there for a couple of months, she's always going to acknowledge you, especially when she does her roll call. When she begins the video, when she ends the video, depending on how you support Sister T, that's the way she's going to support you. And everybody can't be Sister T. Sister T is in her own category. She's in her own shoebox. Nobody can be Sister T. We got some men on here that want to be, but they can never be. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the YouTube chat. And I don't understand why a man would want to waste his time trying to look like Sister T. Putting on the wig and the goddamn lipstick and, all that exaggeration of her movements or whatever the case may be. It's very hard for a man to do that unless he already got it in him. Damn D. Piece of shit motherfucker over there. I can't stand that bug-eyed motherfucker. He looked like a praying mantis to me. You know that, right? When people mention Damn D, I automatically think of a praying mantis. So I want to thank everyone for coming over. This has been a short video for this morning. I didn't want to keep it too long. I want to thank you for coming over. I want to thank you for your time. I want to thank you for viewing the video and listening to what I'm saying. I want to thank you for enjoying, what we are doing over here on this channel. This would die if I didn't have you guys. If I didn't have certain people shouting me out or X, Y, and Z, this channel would die. And everybody knows what I used to do when I thought my channels is like not doing as well. But I'm not doing that this year or next year, Shout out to y'all. I want to thank y'all from the bottom of my heart. Starting in September, we will be doing certain videos for the moderators starting in September and going forth. September, October, November, December. Then we're going to take a break for 2 months and then we're going to resume having videos once a month for the moderators and having the things I used to have on the bigger channel. I'm giving y'all a riddle and y'all trying to solve it. It's certain ways I used to do those videos too. So I just want y'all to know that. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for coming in. And thank you for all the views on the short videos. The short videos are doing very well. The uploads are doing very well. I want to thank everyone that supports this channel. And you've been doing a darn good job. And I just want to thank you. All right, everybody, I'm out of here. Y'all have an awesome day. Peace. One.